guys, and today I'm just going something different. I'm going to do jobs that is easy for this truck, only it's something that I hate this truck. This is because it does not have overdrive, and I haven't even upgraded. Everything is normal except for the wheels. You get the wheels like that, but they're not like normal stock, like, you know, highway wheels. Those are actually normal wheels that you get on them, on this truck from the start. But yeah, this thing is not upgraded at all. Nothing new. The only thing that's new or upgraded is the wheels, which I haven't even upgraded myself, but still. And I've done 2 jobs with this thing. I did one where I got 5 stuff to the airport, and I did 4 with this thing, and then 1 with the Varangral. And the next one was recently. I did a job before, like I did doing this one, to the okay, so I went from this thing to here. The next one I gotta go from here, in here, and then go to the warehouse. And almost the whole thing to there is just a road, except for one place here in Alvaro. So it's actually really easy, except the wrong part with the car. I freaking hate H truck, and I said before, that's because it does not have overdrive. I hate the trucks without overdrive, except for the Ford 990 CLT. I love that thing. It's so good looking. Well, it does not have anything that is, like, you know, helpful, and that's something I just hate. Like, it does not have, definitely does not have overdrive. It's just nothing. But on the GMC H, the one that is highway, I think it's getting overdrive the next update, and that's something that I did not expect. Because that thing is a highway truck, so technically when you take overdrive in, it's an off-road truck. So technically that thing's now on off-road truck when the upgrade hits. But for now it's just a highway truck. The plus about that truck is that it has diff lock right now, which is a big thing. But it does not have overdrive yet until this update, which will have some more. Much cylinders. This thing has 12 cylinders together. That's many. Yes, 12 cylinders. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. So look, the back wheels is thin, but the front wheels are tall. This thing does not have overdrive. And in the last game, Snowrunner, all the trucks had overdrive, I think, except for some of them, and that's really hard to any. But this game, there's a lot that don't have overdrive. That sucks. So there's something you need off-road, and that is overdrive. They have so much off-road. This is only hard part about this trip. And the only thing is that this thing is really long and has bad steering, so the turns are going to be hard. I'm not using chain wheels for this thing, so I wasn't bothered to take them on. So I'm doing very slippery tires and no upgrades. But this thing still goes without anything. I mean, it get damaged a lot and it's slippery, but else there's a single thing that's going on. Except I got stuck over there when I did this last time where the same job, only taking it from there to, you know, the place right on this corner right there. But now I'm going to go to Mountain River, deliver this off, and then see if there's any other jobs that this thing can do, or if I should just sell it right now. Because this thing is really, really brilliant, this job, this exact job. The reason is because it can take 4 goes in a row on these 2 jobs really, really much all the time. And third, this thing is kind of overpowered from the start. Only doesn't have overdrive, it should have had. Nope. I'm struggling to stick with it. Okay. Yeah, look at the back wheels are spinning. So I'm gonna struggle like getting up hills with this thing because this thing does not have chain wheels. So I'm gonna spin a lot of the ice up the hills. It's kind of a bad thing because there's a lot of hills. You need all drive and diff lock and chain tires. I think the thing that helps most at that point is chain tires. Reason is because they just do. Because you won't slip and slide over things, you won't fall off, you won't get any stupid. Meanwhile, if you don't have it on, like I do right now, like an idiot, you can slip and fall off the thing, or you can't stop until you actually get a crash, like that kind of stuff. It's great. That's why you should take chain wheels and not do the thing that I did, because I wanted to have a challenge in this job because it's really easy. So I was like, maybe there's no challenge with a big truck like this thing. And so far it has gone really good. So I'm going to Mountain River, where I need to go and deliver these things off in the warehouse, which I know exactly where it is. It's not there at that part because that part is off-road, and all the way from here and there it's just road, no off-road, except for a little bit. And there's a big hole. Oh shit, yeah, that's right, I'm spawning up here now. I can actually just go down and up and side and then down again. Because I fixed this pipe, which is right here, which was ruined. So I can actually go up here now and actually just go down and skip all the way from, you know, behind these and everything. So I'm actually gonna do that because I never ever drive down here before. Well, the reason is because it's so fucking slippery down here and actually really dangerous to drive here without chain tires. But I'm taking a risk. So risk taker in this game. So yeah, the brakes is not working. It's hardly working now. Shit, there's ice right there. See that? It's slid. I'm almost fell off the road. I can turn. Okay. I'm just gonna get speed and try to brake and see if I can show you guys what I mean. I can't stop, it's so slippery. That's really dangerous in real life. If you do that in real life, you're dead. So as long as you can't stop. If you can stop, if you're lucky, you might survive. But if you do that without stopping, you're dead. Like there's no point in trying to stop. It's just. But if you're lucky in that situation, oh shit, if you're lucky in that situation, you might be alive still. But that's a might. Because I'm 100% clear if you're gonna be alive. But it's a maybe. Let's see, down here. Is there any like roads through here? Actually, yeah, here. But this road is full of mud. Like there's no kidding. This is full of mud. Nothing else is just mud. So I'm not taking the risk of driving there with this thing. We're all down in the back. This thing's heavy as hell right now. Yeah, there's a lot pulling on it. I haven't even upgraded. And I have no chain tires, so no chance taking there in the mud. When the hills and everything, yes. But in the mud, not a single chance. But further on, can't speak. That's literally me when I talk. It's good, like hot water. Just can't speak. It's even further. It's trash. I think it's about right around here, guys. In there, somewhere, full of mud. And it's a single thing where there isn't mud. And that's a normal spot for this truck when I don't have to change tires or upgrade engine or something. I can actually up here. Because I have no chain tires. I can't. Maybe I can. I'm lucky. So the back tires in the back are spinning, but one is in the middle, like in the middle and not middle, are trying his best to keep grip. He actually got up there, thank God. And I'm like, oh, this might be where I fucked up, but I take a chain tires. But no, I'm still going to now, up that mountain. But I would just stop it. I mean, this truck is pretty overpowered, to be honest. I'm pretty, like, too overpowered at all. But it's been a shame that they didn't have overdrive. I mean, it would be really overpowered now, but it's been a shame. Because all the trucks in this game, or almost all of them, are not that good. But the Royal, the Asov 64131, the White Western Star, the Warren Rod, the Step 210, actually, that thing's actually kind of good. But those are good. But like many of them, like the highway trucks, the heavy trucks, both of those do not go well with the environment in this game. Or even off-roading thing. That's what this thing should have had all-wheel drive in my mind. But it would be really low powered if this thing had it, because then they were literally everywhere with 4 things on the map with 2 whole middle beams or middle tanks. And that's kind of overpowered, to be honest, if you're going to do the job. But it would be a cool thing. This thing should... If you don't know what this thing is, this thing is in Michigan, in Iceland Lake, I think. Any more jobs I can do with this thing, or is there not? Okay, so I haven't all these. It's just the Blackbird and the Morrison Mining, which are the only ones that I haven't done. So one oil barrel to the North Port. How many oil barrels? 4 to the North Port. And there's 1 to service site, 2 to factories, and then 1 to service hub. I'm not gonna do that with that thing because there was a lot of off-road there, so nope. For drilling spare parts to where? Northport factory. What factory though? Because there's many factories there. Okay, I'm not taking the risk of dragging there with that thing, so nope. Okay, anything more than mining then? Drilling, 1 drilling equipment to where? To the drilling site. I don't know where drilling site is, but I think it's like... Okay, it's in the middle of the whole thing, so nope. Got something to listen to. 4 consumables to lumber mill, White Valley. Wait, it's not a lumber mill like in the... up in the Himalayas? Where's the supplies? No, that's not supply crates, is what I call White Valley. Okay, yeah, so it's in the middle of the fucking forest, so no thank you. And what was that one? It was lumber mill supplies to sawmill, which is where? Also there. But 4 spare parts, 1 mill beam, 2 fuel, and 1 small pipe. All of them are easy to get except for the small pipe. Fuel is up here, really easy. Mill beam, easy. Spare parts, easy. Small pipe? Wait, is that here as well? Gotta check. I think it is. Because you can pick up stuff here. I don't know what, there's something. Tell you what, fuel, mill beams. Okay, so there is small pipes here. And what else? Nothing else there I need, just a small pipe. So I'm done here. So the next thing I pick up is fuel, and then mill beam, then spare parts. Okay. Wait, is this thing still over there? No, it's not. So metal beam is either on. Okay, it should be in the factory because that's where they have the metal beams all the time. So that should be right. Okay, this place is pretty small for his trucks to actually have to fuck himself. How am I supposed to turn this thing around? That's my 1 million question. The thing is so wide and so long that I can't even turn it around here. For God's sake. So yeah, how am I supposed to turn this thing around here? It's super tight. Tight, you know what I mean? I can get out of there because they're being stuck. Thank you. Thank you. I was getting panicked there for a second. I was like, oh shit, I'm stuck. Because I was like, oh shit, I'm stuck. Now what? But the game's like, ah, psych! Okay. I was scared of everything and I was fucked in the ass. But me being stuck. Sit in here. You see down there? Mud. Let's see, the factory is where I'm taking something up and I'm taking it out to the sawmill. Okay, that's true. So, sawmill is where I gotta get it. And almost all the stuff here should all be on the road. So everything's really split perfect here, so it should be easy for this truck. It should be, but I shouldn't jinx myself. Because I usually do that and I'm focused on completely. But the thing is to not have chain wheels is something that I actually need right now. Look at this steep ass hill. Spinning on one side, not good. The front wheel there, spinning a lot, can't grip. And I don't have high, I don't have anything special here, so I only have low and A, which is automatic, neutral, reverse, low. I should have had high and low plus and low minus, but fuck that. I'm gonna be a chance taker and take a chance of not using it. I gotta be honest though, that horn is perfect spot on this truck. So I think it's really big. It is a goddamn heavy after all, so it should be really easy to know why it's such a deep ass horn. Okay. So go. Well, the slight problem with this thing is it's so long, so it's kind of hard getting out of spaces. That's really tight. So that's kind of hard. But I'm gonna try my best to not get stuck or actually fuck myself up like I always do. Oh. I'm damaging a lot, I know, but I'm gonna fix it at the place where I get service spare parts. Don't worry. There we go. Pipes of fuel are on the truck. Now we're gonna deliver it and then get a metal beam then for spare parts. Okay. So metal beam is next after the smoke pipe and fuel. Whee! I love it though. Yeah, hills this fast. It's really fun. Hello. Oh shit, moved it over. See that? Wee! Like that. So, because I haven't got grip, so I slid on the ice and almost fell. Oh shit, stop. Jesus Christ. And that's why you always have chains on the wheels kids. Or tires that have spikes in them, because they can actually hold the truck on the road. Everyone should know that by now, like the spike wheels take the truck on the road, and the ones that haven't don't. Oh shit, there's mud here. There's not a lot, luckily, so it should be okay. Okay, so fuel, small pipe, done. So metal beam and 4 spare parts. Okay, that should be easy. That shouldn't take myself. It should be, but it can be not easy. We just have to see. I'm beginning to like this truck because I think I do a lot of jobs really easily. This job and then the other jobs I did before, easily. But there's some jobs that this thing has to weakness on, like the off-road jobs. You have to go off-road in tow trucks or winch them too and take it to places. And that's kind of the problem with this game. Everything else? Nope. That and the all-wheel drive. Those things are weakness, but everything else, nope. Wheels, diff lock, gear, engine, everything. That's perfect. All-wheel drive and the capability of going through woods easily. No. This thing is so damn long. It's so annoying to use sometimes. All-wheel being coming right up. I'm taking all the 4 spare parts at the same time, because I want to like 2 in the back, then go up again and get it. I'm going to do all 4 now, just get this there first. One thing at a time, and I gotta go up and down this the same way anyway, so it doesn't really matter how I do it, as long as I get the things there. I think this thing has an air gearbox. I didn't even know that that's a thing. Like an air gearbox. A gearbox that goes in air. It's when it goes in gear. You hear that? There's only 30 spare parts left. For God's sake, not get stuck. Anything like that, because that would be stupid as fuck. I don't know how to drive. Oh shit. I was about to ask, does this thing have like a beep sound? It does. Beep, 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 beep. They should be a truck that can have cars in them and it doesn't fall off. Because this thing has cars in it, you can get it on. But the cars can fall off easily from the sides because it doesn't have like protection on the side to have them on or on the back. So the cars will fall off really easily. And they should be a truck that's like this long. They don't take cars to places and being an off-road or maybe a heavy like this with all-wheel drive and diff lock. That would be perfect for this game, like having a truck that can take cars on them. That would be perfect as fuck. Or is an off-road with a flatbed that can have cars on them. Or is it, they should get an add-on for trucks that is off-road and heavy duty. Which is big enough to have it. You should have like, you know the trucks have like flatbeds on them, those small ones, like more on garage. That thing, if you can have like the car thing like I said, with a big truck only with that thing, it would be perfect as fuck. I would love that if they built that in the game, like a flatbed we can have cars on. And maybe even, well, like spare cars, being fuels, whatever. If you have cars on that thing, it's gonna be good. So I would love seeing that because the people in the game knows that. So something that's wrong with the trailers that can have cars on is that they're not secured in properly. So they can fall out and in of the thing really easily. That's something I've noticed with the cam rope when I took that thing on trailer. It just fell off pretty easily because the handbrake can hold it up well. So you kind of need like a better trailer or a better add-on that you can use for the trucks when you have cars on them. Because that's a big thing in games. Like some stuff doesn't work, some stuff does. And one of them in this game is the trailers with that carbon. They don't work out as well as the people that made the game thought. So they should definitely fix that. Oh shit. If I do something stupid, I'm gonna grab myself out and get stuck. Well, I hooked myself up really badly right now. I'm supposed to go in there and not into this fucking building. I'm stupid. Shit, I think I'm gonna fuck myself up. Oh. Oh shit, that's too low, that's low. Please get back up, please. Yes, thank God. I'm so scared I'm gonna get stuck. Okay, Surge Force is coming right up. Wait, is that Surge Force? Yeah. Because there's Casinos and Surge Force, and I could have gone with the Casinos for an accident. Nope. What's it go over there? It goes to here, man. When it's the pink place is not there, it's there. Oh wait, it is against the it is that direction, it's not over there. Right, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying that's not the right point. Maybe it's not stupid. My eyesight has gone bad because I have migraine. I think that's actually fucked my vision up because I was playing, or I'm looking at the iPad too long, and it's really close to my face. And my vision got so blurry and fucked up when I from a far place. So, because the worst thing is I have my eyesight is not okay because I use glasses that which -5 with 4 in it. And my problem is I can't see stuff from far away easy, but I can see stuff that's really close easy. But with my father, it's the other way around. So he sees stuff from far off easy, but stuff near him really bad. And I have the problem with far away is bad and good is in front of me. So that kind of fucks up the vision too. That I have that and with the migraine. So and with the iPad thing, because after migraine, my eyesight is going really bad. But that's maybe because I look at the iPad too much and my head is not looking right now because it's too close to my face. So I have to wait like a month to get another check on me. And I'm gonna take something in my eyes that numb my eyes so that they get big, pupils I think it gets big, so I have no control of it. So when I do that, my eyesight, everything that has light, like the sun, the lights, everything's gonna be really bright for a time. I don't know if it's gonna be some hours or a day or two, but it depends on the person. And I don't think I'm gonna have it that long. I think maybe I'm gonna have it one day or some hours. But it's gonna be annoying. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Like if you break a bone or something, you go up and like, I get something. You have to go to the hospital to get help. Like when I broke my hand, I can't just leave it there. I have to go to the doctor just to help me. And that's something I realized. It's just something that I don't realize often. Because I gotta go to the doctor just to help me. Because I'm like, it's not nothing to do, and it doesn't really be. It's not that easy. And it's something that I just realized that it doesn't really the case. I appreciate you working those days too. Wait, I'm on those 26 already. When did that feel like so fast? I thought I was like a mile away of getting to level 26. Nope, I was like really close to get there. So whatever. It's not like about a truck, which I'm really excited about because I haven't seen it yet. But I'm thinking it may be good. I know how good it is, but I'm thinking it may be good. Let's see. Yeah, I know on jobs this game can do. Not really. No. It has gotten times where I can prove I have nothing upgrade stock, 55 ATS. I'm gonna put these on and just sell these because I can get cheaper off the selling list. Ranged stock, Sparrow. No. Diff stock, yes. This thing only stock like normal. Stock, everything that's normal is on this thing, but I'm taking these off so I can sell it for getting more money. These two off, so I can sell them. Keep that on, that like normal. Take this thing off, sell it. Yeah. If you want extra money for a truck you're selling, just get the website and start and sell stuff that's on it. And this thing is gonna get an upgrade. Because this thing has everything except for all-wheel drive, and the next update, this thing is gonna get all-wheel drive, which I'm really excited about because I really want to see that. Because I like this truck, I like the look of this truck and everything, but it's just don't have all-wheel drive, and I hate trucks without all-wheel drive. See, I have this thing now, I just can't buy it here. Buy it. Getting fucking voice tracks. I get like really small voice tracks. They're so small and so rare. But when my friends are in voice cracking, he's like when he talks sometimes, and it's not annoying. It's just kind of funny. So I think voice cracks are funny and not annoying in my mind. The other thing about them is that they're kind of annoying if you're trying to sing yourself alone. Serious. As of 4220 on Tortic, I have never ever thought that this thing might be good, but my hopes have turned since then. Yeah, all collector. I have all the Russian trucks now as well. Cause I've gotten the black no the how's it called again? Victory Parade. What the fuck's that? Own every Russian vehicle in the game. Yeah, that's 8 wheels is not enough. That's another trophy I got right now. Oh no, as of 4 to go. So I now own every car in the game. So I'm actually done with the game. Only there's 2 new cars that I gotta get. The 216 something and the Ford 750. Those are the only ones that I haven't got. Oh yeah, that's true. This thing does not have any other wheels than just mud. That's kind of sad. Okay, I'm just take a sting. It's heavy for now. Yeah, I don't know about these because I think this looks that good. I just think I have this or this. I'm gonna take flatbed because it looks best. I'm gonna quite honest. I kind of like this thing. Only it kind of lacks power. There we go. Ooh, I like this one I saw, the heat shield one. This one, yeah, that's really good. This has good customizations though, like really good. I'm gonna take this color right now. I'm gonna try it out a little bit in Russia. Okay, the inside of the truck looked just like a normal truck. Okay, this thing has bed on the back. Yeah, that's the thing I would like, because this thing turns like that, like a bendy bus. See, I don't like that. It bends like that when you turn it. has overdrive and diff lock. Diff lock's only available in low gear. But this thing is much better than the Caterpillar that is like the same steering, only, you know. So I would actually recommend this thing over that thing. But I wouldn't recommend this thing like over that Azul over there. I would recommend that thing over this. Exploring new maps like with this thing is kind of like, maybe a good idea. Or what this thing actually takes trailers. I didn't think it could because it doesn't have like. Well, it does. A cam light. It's like meh. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's. I just don't know, because I don't like trucks with like bendy steering like this thing does. I don't like that. Because when you bend it like too much, you can actually just bend it like in if you try to turn it away. This thing kind of sucks with steering. If it had like the steering like on the Azov 64131 or Warong Rod, I would definitely use this thing, but it doesn't. So it's kind of not like my style. But it looks fantastic. It looks like a real truck, like a really good big off-road truck. The only thing that lacks this thing's look is the steering. Like, look at that. I can take it out for a spin to see how this thing is. One thing's for sure, and that's this thing is not low at all. This thing is really high. See, I'm turning all the way to that place, and it went just on the other side, which I don't want to go. And now I'm turning all the way to that side, doesn't go that way. But trying to turn the other side takes a really long time. This one works really well for off-road so far. Okay, mud. How is this thing like mud before? Yeah, this thing's not. It looks like this thing's not gonna shed up ore and mud. I would not recommend using this though, because the steering is awful. The people that can use this thing is gods behind the wheels, because this thing is just impossible for me to drive. Like it's really hard driving this thing for me. But that's the reason. It's because I never ever used a truck like this. This thing has like some stuff before I had it on. I just don't know about this thing. This thing is like meh. This thing is like eh. This thing is super. That thing's like meh, meh, meh. Yes. Yes, for my mind, meh, 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 no, meh, meh. Well, that thing's really good. That thing is like in the middle. That's meh. That's really good. That's really good too. That's a meh, meh, no, no, yes, yes, yeah, no, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. No, yes, 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 no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. There's a lot of trucks that I like this game, but many of them are like, meh, in my mind. Like the Boring Bride is like a meh in my mind. Reason is because that thing does not look like, you know, a good truck. Because I used to mod in Mudrunner, and there was a truck just like that thing in the mod in Mudrunner, and that truck was so disgustingly ugly. It's like that thing only like with brown with like a really bad color or really bad like color scheme to it, and the engine was appalling in that thing in that game. It was like a tractor's engine. It didn't even go up the hills in that game or in that mod. That mod just looks so hard. So I was really skeptic and really like with this thing. But when I try this thing out, oh, it's one of the best trucks I ever know. So my top 3 trucks I should buy Volgograd number 3, White Western Star number 2, and Azov 64131 number 1. Reason is because the White West, the Azov has 8 wheels. It has all-wheel drive diff lock always on. It drives like a dream. It turns maybe a little bit too little, but it doesn't turn that well. But it turns okay in my mind. It can have trailers on. It can have almost everything to it, like sensing vibrator too. So I think it's really good. Why I want to start on a second is because it's really good off road. The only down thing is if you take a thing with balanced gear or high range, the wheels might not move the front one because it sucks in all-wheel drive or automatic, that thing in off-road. So I don't recommend that thing off-road if you don't have good gear. So I use off-road gear on that thing. That really works well. And then this thing is lower than that just because I don't like that much because I use a lot of fuel. But the thing is really good off-road. Like it goes like a dream. The thing can have high range, and still go for off-road really easily. And there was like an idiot in my game that you used this thing without any upgrades, and that thing went so bad. He was like, I'm gonna try to get a little challenge for myself, like a stupid ass challenge that's gonna take like forever to do. He has this thing with saddle low with a trailer, like a long one, and I was taking 4 secure container, I think, from the Russian place in Drownlands to factory or what the hell, the train thing. And he did not do it. He was so close to doing it, but he was like, man, I gotta go and eat. And whatever. He could have driven it to the fucking place before he went and eat. Seriously. All this time on my game, waste of my time. I'm kind of pissed that I'm still his friend, but I'm gonna see if he's gonna change his mind and grow up like I have. Because when people act like kids, it's so annoying. My father, I'm pretty used to, because he's like in the middle of being a man and a kid. Because inside of him is a kid, but outside of him is a man. He's like half man, half kid still. Because he makes jokes, he does funny stuff like kids would and everything. But he still is like a man. Like he works, he drives cars, he goes to the grocery store, he does stuff like a man does, like jobs and everything. So he is a man outside, but a kid inside, in my mind. But it's fun having a dad that is like that, because he is more energetic than, he's like, I wanna just like, yes, let's do that, let's do this and that. With my mother, on the other hand, is just like a grumpy old lady in my mind. But she is fun, and she is okay in my mind, but it's just that she's too, like, secure, and like says the same thing all the time, and that really annoys me and my sister. So like she's like, get up in the mornings when it's school, and I'm like, I'm getting up. But then she's like, get up like really fast, and I'm like, yeah, it's good, and it goes really, and it goes circles in my head what I want to do and not do. She's stressed us out in the mornings too. So. Mostly it's the other way around in family. It's like the mother is the funny one and the dad is the like one that is like secure. But nope, this family is all the way around. But my dad is secure, but it's not like super secure like a mother still. Let this guy sleep until morning. Jay's still sleeping. He is. Like, ugh! When I turned, I was like, when I turned around, I was like, oh shit. People say this thing sucks because it gets stuck in the mud. Yes, that's true. Only if you use the right wheels and the correct engine and the correct everything and raise suspension on this thing and bigger wheels, perfect. Because this thing does not get stuck then. So people just underrate this thing when they're at like the low levels because it's like, meh, you don't have the wheels and gears and the engine for it and everything. If you get into my level in 26, you have everything for it if you find it all in the upgrades. And the upgrades are really easy to find if you were looking for it. Because I remember when I was driving Michigan, I just drove past a place and it just shouted in my face like, upgrade location discovered. I'm like, where? And I was looking at the map and I was like, oh, it's hiding out there. And I think it was the upgrade for the GMC, and I think it was the engine, the second engine. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the second engine that's best. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was fun in my mind because I was like, oh, okay. I was another time when I was in Wild Valley when I found the Dairy Longhorn. I found an upgrade in the open out of nowhere, like in the middle of the war. I was like, oh, okay. I think it was the Hummer H2's diff lock. And that helped me a lot. Yeah, funny story short, you find stuff without even knowing it. Like when I search in games for stuff, I never find it, but if I'm just playing like around, I actually find it really easily and really fast. There's something on Snap that says small instead of small. Small, it's like s'mores. Who has a small for small? I don't know. She does it apparently. I'm triggered about that really because I don't like people writing things wrong in my mind. Because if someone says like small and they don't have another L that they should, it pisses me off so much because it's not that hard taking another L in it, or just for God. But I still don't like it. I don't know, but I just like things being perfect, not like off the place. Like my mother, because my mother is like everything gotta be perfect too, everything like that, and this and that. So I'm kind of like my mother at that point. By the way, the thing about me looking too much at iPad and getting weird vision stuff after my migraine, because after my migraine I just realized it, because my brain was like, okay, you have seen them too much on the iPad, because you just realized that after a migraine. So my vision is fucked. So I can't play on the PC, I can't play on the iPad, and I can't play on on the phone. Only TV and outside. That's the only things I can do, because TV is far away enough for me to actually like focus on stuff and actually try to get it right. Because that's something I need to do, because my vision is fucked as fuck. Because if I look at stuff close and like stuff that has big words on it, it's easy like normal when I did before. And in games, like stuff around me in the game like this, I can see the trees and the birds and everything like that really easily. But the text, like the handbrake, the all-wheel drive and everything like that, or other stuff, I cannot see that really easily. And the handbrake is the hardest part because there's so much stuff in it, so it's kind of hard for me to see it when I have this. And on a milk around me, I can't see what it says on it, but I know it says like more chocolate taste. I can't see it that well because my vision's fucked after me watching too much on iPad. So I never watch too much on iPad. So vision would be fucked. But we're going on vacation, so I'm not gonna look at the iPad and everything that much. So luckily that it's happening at this point that I don't watch that much. So after a month, I think maybe, I'm going back to Specsavers, which is where I test my eyes to see if my eye vision's better. Because when you change glasses, because you need new glasses in life, and that's where I go, like Specsavers. And I did a test today, and normally I had like -9 or -5, -4 or 5 like my father, but I got -8 today when I tried it, and that's not normal, and that's not like me, because if you're like me in my age, you vision does not go like from -5 or something to -8. That's too much. So he was like, "There's something not right about this." So he's like, "You guys should get him to look at outside on a TV more, and not look at look at an iPad and everything, which is really close up to me." And I was like, "Okay, more TV and outside, I guess, because the things outside is more away, so I can see them more away, like text." So in the car, if I try to read it, I can't read it, but if I look at it close enough, I can actually read it. But if I focus on it and try to actually see if I can get my vision back, it helps. So that's something that I'm trying to do right now. I'm sitting all the way back like I do right now and look at the handbrake, the auto, the L/min, everything like that functions. I look at all those and even the things here. And it's kind of like hard seeing what it says, but if I'm on settings, things are scrambled because it's so much on that. Like here, I can see everything, but it's kind of hard because everything's so big and so like together, like the swap, everything like that, and wheels and stuff and everything. They're so close together, like I can't almost even see it because it doesn't have gap like in here, not in there, but okay, maybe there and here. So I don't know if that's something from my migraine, like I've seen too much on an iPad, or if it's just my vision actually changing to -8, or if there's anything wrong with me or anything like that. I don't know, but we mostly think that that it's after my migraine. And I look too much on the phone screen or on the iPad screen because the things are so close to your face with the iPad. So I thought that it's that's fault that my iPad's on it because I look too much on it. So never do shit that doesn't help. Or never looked on iPad too much like I do because that's just stupid. I think I've watched like how I did like a long ass time right now. So maybe my vision is going bad after watching too much on iPad. I gotta go back to normal, like seeing things from far away, like I did before. Because everything is normal. Like the vision, if I see like stuff that's big on texts, like big texts, and like everything else, it's really easy and normal stuff. But if I look like on text, like really small text, like if something is over the road, like across the road, and I see the license plate or a number of a car over the road, I can't see it. But if I had my vision like before and looked out, I could see it easily. So it must be my migraine, because I can't see to think something else. Because if it was my migraine, and my vision is actually changing, I would see it on like close up as well. Because close up stuff, when your vision gets worse, is actually visible. Like if I read something really close, I can't see that easy. But when I read close or read things really close right now, I can see it really well. But if I look at it too far away, I can't see it at all. So long story short, don't look at an iPad too much like I did, or fuck your vision up completely. I don't know, I just fucked my vision up completely after watching too much on iPad. Or that's our thought of what has happened. It may be something else, like like a problem in my eyes, like they've gotten worse, or if there's like something that I need to take pills or something like that to help it with. I don't know. But if it's just my migraine, like I really hope it is, then there's nothing really big to it. So I know that there's nothing big to it. Because when I get something like this, and I don't know what the hell it is, like I did before, I get panicky a lot and get anxiety really fast. Because I don't know what the hell it is, I'm panicking like crazy because I don't know what it is, I really want to get answers, but I just don't get them at that point. And my head's going like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? And my head's like, calm down. It's just after a migraine. But my head's like, but my body's like, nope, no, not so much, no. It's not a migraine. It's something else that's worse. But I know myself that I'm really healthy and I'm not like in a big crisis of my eyesight, so it should be the migraine and the iPad looking that has done this, and not the vision myself changing like into -8. That's not normal. Like if you have bad vision, I know it's bad and everything, but it doesn't go from -5 to fucking -8. That's too much. That's not normal. But if that is the case, then there's something wrong with my eyes. Because I have a bad eyesight from before. When I was really young, I had no glasses. But when I got to like, I don't know, to be 5 or 4 years old or something like that, or 6 years old, then I got my glasses. And after my glasses, my vision has gotten worse and worse and worse. And today, it has been like it was last time I was. -5 and -4, like normal. Nothing has ever changed since then. It's 1 year ago almost now, since last time. And nothing has changed from then. And my vision is so good when I have like nothing. But now, when my vision is fucked as fuck, I can see absolutely shit from far away. So maybe these three options. One, migraine, like I think is. Two, my vision getting really bad for some reason. Or three, sickness or anything like that can actually frick my eyes. I don't know, but if it's not migraine or like my vision changing, it may be something worse, like a virus or anything like that. Because it could be that too, like a coronavirus or anything. But I'm really sure that that's migraine because I can see everything normal except stuff far away and small texts. So it's like the people the thing that my vision is like meh. You're like okay, but stuff from far on is not gonna be looking that well. And I'm like, huh, okay, fuck my life then. Because I really want to see, I really want to have good vision. Like I have like -5, -4. That's okay with me. But over that, like -8. Then I get worried because I think the gas goes up to -10 is the highest, and if it gets worse, you gotta do like a laser thing and you don't need the glasses. But I want to use glasses. So I don't look like myself if I don't use glasses. I really want to use glasses because my father and grandfather and almost everyone in the family did. So it's something weird for me without glasses anymore. I mean, the plus about that is that I don't need to use these glasses like cleaning them and everything like that. But still, I like glasses because they're like I'm safe to them. I know them. I'm comfortable with them. But without them, I'm like meh, because I'm not like comfortable because I'm not like okay. So what now? I only glasses and laser eye like it's like the the name of it sounds terrifying. Like you take a laser into your eye and it actually goes normal. Who does that? I mean, people can get really bad vision, and I actually need to do that, and I don't want to do that at all. I'm terrified of doing that because I don't want to do. I don't want to like, you know, get laser eye and actually not use glasses because it's not normal. Because I remember when I was young, when I didn't have glasses, like it was so weird. And the plus about having glasses is that people are more careful to you because people actually care about you when you have like bad eyesight and need glasses, like I do. Jesus Christ. I see almost everything in my life normal like that, except for small text that's far away and like things that's far away like I did before. Because if you go back to before the migraine, I can see everything really well. Today, right now, after the migraine, fuck no. The vision's like, nope, your vision is so bad, you have to get new glasses. I'm like, no, it's not. It's my migraine. And I still have anxiety from thinking about it. And I can't stop thinking about it because it's something that is a vision. How can you not think of something that is in your fucking vision, man? Like, seriously, come on. We have to wait and see in a month. But here's my thing to say to you all with my eye problem right now. Don't do stupid shit like I do. Because I never ever try stuff that's super or super dangerous, like going on a bike. Bikes are really fucking dangerous, man, because there's nothing saving you. Like no airbags, no nothing. You get hit by a car, you're dead. I'm never ever gonna get a bike or anything like that in my life. Like none. Bikes are stupid in my mind because they're just so unsafe. Like I've seen videos on YouTube where people get driven over or hit by a car and breaks their arm or get really injured or anything like that. And I don't want to do that. I never want to get injured like that. And cars are actually safer than motorbikes in my mind. Because they have a whole shield around them. Like they have a lot of stuff that can help you, like airbags, health stuff. Like they test the crash. They have crash tests for cars that shows how safe they are. And with bikes, nope. There's nothing like that in the world. Cause they don't have airbags or not anything. They're just bikes, like cycles, only with an engine. The guy who made or girl that made or woman that made up that thing is gonna get a hell of a face kicked in. Cause bikes are in my mind really fucking stupid. Like, come on, who wants to use a bike instead of a truck or a car? I think that's more safer. Idiots, that's who. Shut up. I don't care if you're using a bike. I think I did something really bad. That's drinking a whole liter of chocolate milk. It's not really, really sick. Fuck it. Gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta live through what you gotta live through. Bitch. I'm just asking people to play with me on PS4 because I actually can't do that because it's so far away from my vision thing. So TV and outside, like I said, is okay, but iPad, telephone, everything else, no. Okay, but I gotta go now. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe or like, please do. I'm not controlling you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. You can do what you want. Like I said, forcing people for doing stuff and making them do stuff that they don't want is not okay in my mind. Just do what the hell you want. I don't care. Like, subscribe, or dislike, or comment whatever the hell you want. Do it. I don't care. As long as I get likes, subscribes, and maybe some good comments, alright. Dislikes, I'm not that big of a deal with dislikes. It's just like it's meh because I have a so small channel. And hate comments, yeah, I can just delete them if I want to. But it depends on what it says. I mean, it's like, I would like some feedback on what you guys want, what you guys want me to play or do. So yeah, thanks for watching.